Bring it on, shorty!
Damn it. Why do I always gotta be the one to take out the trash?
Okay, Guldo is up next. And what do I have to say about Guldo? Also, can I just say that this music bops? it instantly gives me Budokai Tenkaichi 2 / Raging Blast / Battle of Z vibes, and I'm all for it. But anyhow, Guldo, you know, definitely the weakest of the Ginyu Force, and Guldo's moveset has kind of remained pretty stagnant and the same for multiple years. I mean, obviously, because you don't have a lot to pull through with Guldo. It's not like he's like Raccoon, where he has like several attacks, or Ginyu, where he has several attacks. Guldo's stuff kind of remains the same, and this will be one of the only movesets where I talk about Blast 1 skills, aka the support moves that I always do first. I'll be doing it for the entire Ginyu Force, but Guldo in particular gets one extra. I guess I'm also gonna eventually have to do this with Dabora too, but whatever. Here's his basic strings. He has the weak character one where he doesn't get like a full moveset. His stuff is fine. This is what I would imagine for Guldo for like a modern Tenkaichi game. There isn't really anything to write home about or talk about at all, really. His combos are pretty much just pretty much the exact same as you would, you know, expect for this version of Guldo. There isn't anything to write home about, and there isn't like he's not like he doesn't possess techniques here that I don't think he shouldn't have. His grab is just pulling them or stunning them psychically and then blasting them back psychically. It looks nice, but I guess my issue here is if it's meant to be, it's ambiguous here, and they do kind of use different colors. They use this like blue field to show that he's stopped time, but I've never kind of understood that in this game. The purple I think is meant to be psychic, which works for a grab, but I wish they would do more of his stopping time abilities, but they don't really. And that's the reason I wanted to talk about this being a paralyzed beam, because psychic abilities is one of Guldo's main things. This is why I'm not gonna discuss paralyzation with Frieza's family, mainly because, like, yeah, it's one of Frieza's attacks, but a time stop is all Guldo has, and I originally thought maybe the paralyzation was meant to be more of a time stop variant, which they could have done. Back on the PS3 era, they could also do this, but I digress. Also, Instant Spark being his his pose is nice. Like I mentioned before, I'd be really shocked that they didn't give him his poses. And now, yep, he throws a damn rock at the opponent. Pretty much the stock move for anybody with psychic abilities in this game. Chaozu has the same thing. They literally lifted this, I'm pretty sure, from Chaozu. I don't think there's any differences in the rock other than how they fire it. And this is what made me question it, because Guldo's psychic abilities in this game are meant to be purple, so I don't see why they just didn't color it purple. Because I know Chaozu's is white, is blue, which made me question why Guldo's version of paralyzation isn't something like Time Stop. And for that, either do a inverted thing with like the way everything looks, or make it gray like it is in the anime. Raging Blast 2 did it perfectly with how they did the ult, but that's something I will talk about later. Now we have this like kind of like psychic energy blast. It is different. I do like that they finally gave him his own blast. It's kind of like a cluster psychic ring almost. I do miss his rush from RB2. Well, sorry, his command super from RB2. Which again, they most certainly could have used here, but chose not to. But there's nothing really anything wrong, and this has to be one of the best versions of this attack. He stops them, and we actually get to see them struggle. Then he draws it out and stabs them. No, this is a good ultimate. You know, I never thought I was going to say that about Guldo, and I think the like black and white slash and everything really helps to settle this one. The one in Raging Blast 2 definitely looks like it hurts still, so I think these two are good, and I think they're both 10/10s for very different reasons. But I might actually have to give it 2 Sparking Zero for this one. I like getting to see the opponent look shocked and struggle. All I wish was we got to see more of them struggling. It feels a little bit weird of how Guldo laughs and then picks up the tree. And also, yes, it does not matter if you are on any map, he will still pick up a Namek tree. We are very, very far in the future of gaming. There's no reason why Guldo couldn't pick up other objects for the other maps. Yes, this would require you to code in Guldo picking up something from every single map, but that really shouldn't be an issue here. It would just go that extra mile instead of it always being the acacia tree or the Adjacent tree that Namek has. Just saying.
Guldo of the Ginyu Force!
You're a waste of my energy. Predictable! Fool! Child body just pisses me off! Your luck's run out. Take this! Child body just pisses me off. Your luck's run out. Take this!
Let go!
That's it!
Let go!
Child body just pisses me off.
Dummy! I'm done collecting this garbage.
Yep, and here is Guldo. You know, Guldo's actually surprisingly fun in this game, but maybe it's the fact that he has a freaking rock throw. I mean, the rock throw is what makes Chaozu such a fun character to play. Yes, I unironically think Chaozu's really fun to play in this game. Dodonray, combined with his fast biz attack and rock throw, is really good. I know, rock throw seems to be oddly satisfyingly good in this game, and just decent damage. Now, overall, where do I rank Guldo? And he is C tier. Again, there's nothing really interesting about him. His attacks are pretty average overall. Sorry, they are pretty average overall. Obviously, his ult is a highlight here. It's probably the best his ult has been. Besides the one from Rage Blast 2, those two are, this version and the RB2 version are perfect, and both are perfect for their own different reasons. I do think the one from RB2 has, like, a little bit more points up to it. Where this one is just a little bit lesser. If this had more of a Rage Blast 2 style or something, this easily would have been the best Guldo moveset ever. But yeah, I think it's C tier. He doesn't really have anything really going for him per se. Nothing super cool or even good for that matter. And I just feel like he purely deserves to be here. I probably would have made him B if it was based off of gameplay purely. Now, comparing Guldo from SZ, XV2, BT3, and RB2, it is XV2, BT3, SZ, RB2. SZ just is better than the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 one, mainly due to, like, the graphical upgrades and such, and the slight changes they made to his moveset here. It just doesn't compare, really.